in your face.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. John Simon in on the stop.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Roethlisberger will throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Samuels there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his...
You ready? Lock 80. Cut. Black and good.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes...
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they...
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Well, this was a 14.
Black 20. Black 51. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Black 20.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here the 32.
Like 80.
It's our time. It's our time.
They start the drive with Connor. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 38. Yeah, he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown. Touchdown, baby. Yeah.
Those free safety. They've got good pass rushing.
Set. 180. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
The drive will start with Connor. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He finds his tight end, Gentry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate.
Here we go. 180. Mike 5-4. Silver.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Now Roethlisberger.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
There we go.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Ready? 180. 51. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And we now have a new single-game interception kick. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
The real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.
That's 20 goons and ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. Wanna run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
see another miracle in Miami? It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a second straight home game to begin the year for the Miami Dolphins as they square off with their AFC East rivals, the New England Patriots. We can only hope this year's game has as good a finish as last year's game-winning double lateral. But for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better keep.
Will we see another miracle in Miami? It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a second straight home game to begin the year for the Miami Dolphins as they square off with their AFC East rivals, the New England Patriots. We can only hope this year's game has as good a finish as last year's game-winning double lateral. But for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, if you've been to South Florida in the summer, and I know you have, you're familiar with this. Heavy rain. It's coming down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, look, some might say that football is a young man's fancy, so to speak, but don't tell that to these two quarterbacks because they come in here with a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL experience.
Hey, I like the young Turks. I like the...
Hey, 180! Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi.
Run!
There are the numbers last week for Jay Ajayi. 14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Here's Ajayi. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Completes it to Ajayi. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
Mike 51! Mike 51!
They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
This is Ajayi. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Now Fitzpatrick as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He finds Ajayi. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
51's the Mike. Yeah. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
On 2nd down now, Laird. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
51. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. From the 36, Fitzpatrick. And he's got some space here. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He's continued. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example.
180!
51's the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Back to it after the pick six. Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. There, this is caught. It's Parker. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes...
50, 20, 51. Let's go, let's go. Feel it.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Guy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action, Fitzpatrick. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Edelman set to return.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
180!
Switch gears, switch gears. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right, tight on the right.
Now it's Ajayi. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
3 down.
That's a gain of 3.
They run with Ajayi. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here we go.
3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation.
51. 51's the mic. Hey, here we go.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he finds Parker here, complete. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Patriots, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Southwest, it's a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll get a look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they'll square off against Tom Brady and the Super Bowl champion, New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head.
Got double tight. Double lady. Even. Fourth down.
Darnold on first down. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is a...
Cut. The mic. 51's the mic. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Let's go, D.
Us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So here are the Patriots.
Check.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there.